Sometimes people take half-truth and put them together, and then it creates a misdirection or a diversion. You would have to be blind and deaf to not recognize that what is happening is not normal and is not justified. The only way that you can control people is by keeping them in ignorance. But as soon as a person becomes empowered with knowledge, the one thing is that nobody can control you once you are aware. You cannot be victimized once you're aware and once you've been empowered with knowledge.
Freedom of speech is the freedom to speak. If anyone's not allowed to speak, then it's not freedom of speech, it's freedom to conform to certain parameters of what are acceptable. And then what that's doing is giving power to some authority to decide what is acceptable and what is not acceptable.
The world is manipulated by a web, and think of a web, a spider's web, and at the center of the web, you've got the spider. That spider is the non-human force. Around the spider are the most exclusive secret societies, and people in them you probably never have heard of. They're the people really running this cult from the inner sanctum.
Once you give that power to an authority, it then starts interpreting what can and cannot be said. It's simply manipulating the target population to silence itself. Entrepreneurs, if you like, who are genuine, who believe in freedom of speech, they have a fantastic opportunity here and can make an enormous contribution to human freedom. When you look at a human life, it is a download of the official version of everything. That's what it is. This is why vast numbers of people have no other filter for their view of reality, self, world events than the information they receive from the mainstream media and mainstream everything. You tell me what I've told you and I'll give you a prize. You tell me what I've not told you because you've got a mind of your own and you're questioning it, and I'll ring your mum and dad and say you're a disruptive influence in the classroom. We keep each other in line by ridicule and condemnation for the crime of being different or questioning the norm. And how has anything ever moved forward in the entirety of human history, ironically? People questioning the norm. Because if you don't question the norm, you go into an eddy or vortex and you go round and round and round and nothing moves on and nothing expands. But that's the idea. You cannot control a population of critical thinking, free thinking people, questioning people, in the way that you can control a population that just accepts like a sponge the official version of everything. When you go through the level of ridicule, one of two things happens. Either it destroys you and you withdraw from the world, or you let go of the prison that most people live in, which is the fear of what other people think. Most people are not living their lives. They're not living who they are. They're living what they think others think they should be. And therefore, they're living a lie. They're living someone else's version of them. If you have people around you who so disrespect your right to be you that they give you a hard time, don't surround yourself with people who respect your right to be you. I don't care if they're family, I don't care who they are. If they don't respect your right to be you, then what you're doing, interacting with them all the time, it's just going to make you depressed, it's going to make you frustrated. Walk away. And if they then come round, great. But if they don't, well, equally great. Only express your true, unique self if you refuse to let anyone impact and suppress that expression of your true, unique self.
Hey, hello, I hope you enjoyed the video. I feel that every lie we expose brings us a tiny bit closer to the truth. a little bit closer to exposing these horrible parasites for who they are. With your help, we can start taking the power back from these monsters. Working together, we can start defending the vulnerable and the abused, like the children and the starving. So I'm asking for your help to bring this information to light. Help me to get this out there to the people who are still asleep or under their spell. Recently my channel has received a 3rd strike. For some reason they keep pulling me off YouTube, but I feel that it's too important, so I keep going back. With your help, I can do more and start exposing these bastards. I have a Patreon account, which I'll link below. Please help me and give what you can. I appreciate it so much. From my family, blessings to your family and to you. Thank you.